year, Chris and Shakedown made their debuts as affiliation leaders for Rise and Elite, and we're happy to report that in 2K25,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the Pistons in Detroit, and just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And here is Garland. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Okoro finds Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Three-pointer. Joe, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Allen against Lively. Offensive rebound. Garland with the bucket.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Joe with it. 5 points in the game. Got that one up quick. Joe's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Vancouver. Cleveland with the ball, trailing by 4. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here's what Vancouver's going with right now. Collins checked in for Jarek Lively. Nance comes in for Anderson. Robinson is subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Oladipo. Collins grabs the miss. Vancouver leading by 5. Robinson down low. Guarded by Oladipo. Robinson, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
That one drops for him.
And one of his strengths, Gallinari attacks in the lane with a purpose.
Robinson finds Jones. Now McDaniels. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though? Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
For three, Nance. Offensive rebound. Here's Collins. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Strus following the bucket by the Ravens. Another shot. Nance with the rebound. Vancouver leading by 10. Driving in. And that one, good. McDaniels got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Outside Collins. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Collins has got his second bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Vancouver. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Ravens here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Vancouver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. Mobley is out there with McGee. And it's Merrill in at the one. To the paint, wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Outside, Green fires for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Green's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Merrill. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Green gets it to go.
Anderson makes terrific decisions, especially for his position. He's a great passer.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. Vancouver making a switch here. Lively's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Green finds Lively. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Vancouver.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Vancouver leading by 21. Joe passes to Simmons. From deep, Green, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here's Cleveland. Merrill passes to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. Vancouver pulls it in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons passes to Green. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfect.
Mitchell outside. Pulls up. Again, Mitchell missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
So the Ravens call timeout, their first. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. McDaniels passes to Green. For three, Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so here's Cleveland.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for
Oladipo taking 2 shots.
Oladipo hits them both.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Allen outside. Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Ravens with the ball. Pass to Nance. There's the three. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And it's Vancouver with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at the Ravens, Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you've created a whole new problem for the other team.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage they've been out. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. They've got Anderson. Isaiah Joe is out there with Jones. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside.
Isaac.
It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for the Ravens, Kyle Anderson is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Anderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 12.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Here's Joe. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Down low. The shot by Mitchell, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Jones, the pass to Lively.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. A switch here also for Cleveland. McGee, he's checked in for Allen. Here's Robinson. Nance passes to LaRavia. Collins trying to break free. And that one's good, LaRavia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Okoro shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players
2 minutes
in our
remaining
league.
in the third. 2 minutes.
And Nance kicks to Wesley. Three-pointer on the way. And he's good on the three ball. Wesley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And there's the pass to Mobley. Wesley against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Beyond the arc. Vancouver pulls it in. Nance has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Laravia passes to Nance. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Utah, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, seeing where Vancouver is, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Gallinari, he's checked in for McGee. And Strus is subbed in for Okoro. Mitchell. Here's Gallinari. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gallinari's got his 2nd basket of the game. Ravens with the ball. Here's Nance. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, this league is in good shape. You talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Mobley wide open. Vancouver pulls it in. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Good on the three-point shot. Laravia's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Vancouver. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Garland the pass to Strus. Passes it to Mitchell. Gallinari against Collins. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Mitchell. And it's 6 points for Gallinari. For 3, Nance. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Garland has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And it's Vancouver holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Cleveland, Sam Merrill out there with Oladipo. Then there's McGee. Then there's George Niang. And it's Wade in at the 3. And the basket by Kamare.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wade with no one around. Goes up again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Green. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Merrill. Now, Niang. He's guarded by Collins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Here's Green. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. He's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
McDaniels against Oladipo. Out to Wade. And Cleveland turns it over again. Okoro, he's checked in for Dean Wade.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Well, I love how hard Simmons goes to the glass. I mean, he knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive for his team.
Here's Merrill, and he dunks it down.
Sam Merrill.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Vancouver working the ball around now. And here's Green outside. Drops in the tray. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Over to the left wing. McGee with no one around. Niang kicks to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Vancouver pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the basket by Jones.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Oladipo. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. Inside, changes up. Here's Oladipo. Tries again. Not going to go that time. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now
for Vancouver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Here's Green, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Green.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The pass to Merrill. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The tray. Simmons pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Assisted.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so it's the Ravens with the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.